Dressing with Style now on BBC One, The Clothes Show with Tim Vincent.
This week's Clothes Show is burgeoning with life as we find out if expecting a baby means you can still expect to be fashionable. 3 of Britain's top sporting stars talk style when pregnant. On this week's Clothes Show, we ask, is there life after modelling? As I catch up with 3 ex-models who've severed all links with the catwalk. There's plenty of sparkling fashion, and our bride of the year, Lynn Johnston, finally finds out what a dress designed by Vivienne Westwood really feels like as she goes for her very first fitting. But before all that, 3 women who have far more in common than just their sporting achievements swap notes on maternity matters with the highly expectant fashion editor of The Mirror, Ollie Picton-Jones.
3 of Britain's top sportswomen are currently discovering that even peak fitness can't help you run away from the problems of pregnancy.
Girls sprint speed, close to 50 seconds now. She's Britain's top 400 metre runner too.
The best thing about being pregnant is probably how soft my skin's got. The worst things probably have got to be the black bags under your eyes. Everybody knows straight away that you're pregnant.
This is the most versatile swimmer in the Commonwealth, Sharon Davis.
I think you've got to make 2 choices. One is that you decide to hide your bump and you wear big baggy tent things and pretend you're Dennis Roussos for the whole of 9 months, or you can wear something that accentuates the bump.
I think being pregnant, you do feel out of control. Your hair just gets much thicker and fuller and vibrant, and everyone's always saying to you, oh, you look so pregnant.
The 9 months of feeling like you're living in someone else's body can slip by a little more smoothly with the right advice. At 8 months pregnant, I think I'm fairly well qualified to talk about the clothes, but I'll leave the hair care up to Charles Worthington and the skin care up to Nadine Baggett.
Well, the thing that most pregnant women are worried about is getting the dreaded stretch marks.
Tell me about it.
Well, we don't know if you can prevent them, but the idea is that if you look out for a moisturising cream with vitamin E in it, and vitamin E is actually supposed to prevent scar tissue from forming.
I think one of the biggest problems, I know we've all been talking earlier on, are the black bags under our eyes. Is there anything that we can do?
One of the easiest options is just to get 2 teaspoons, put them in the fridge and keep them handy first thing in the morning. Now put them under your eyes, literally where your bags are. And you'll feel that the cold actually will shrink the eye bag's bag. And it just forces the fluid that's collected around your eyes overnight back into your bloodstream so it can be taken away. And another good trick is to try used tea bags. Simply keep them after you've used them, rinse them out, put them in the fridge. You can actually lie back and relax with those. There are certain essential oils that are quite dangerous to use while you're pregnant. Now, according to Tisserand, who are a leading essential oil manufacturer, they are sage, camphor, hyssop and parsley. But if you're in any doubt, basically my advice is don't use essential oils in all the time that you're pregnant.
So Annabelle, this is baby number 3 on the way.
Can you believe it? I've got to stop now.
I'm sure you said that last time.
No, that's definitely it. No more after this one.
Did you find that, you know, your hair changed either during pregnancy or after you had the
Definitely.
baby?
I think with all 3 pregnancies, I've noticed my hair's definitely sort of thickened up and it is more vibrant, but afterwards it's really quite shocking how much hair you lose.
Very often during pregnancy, your scalp holds on to the hair that would normally fall out on a daily basis.
Really?
And then after you've had the baby, you know, when the hormones start balancing themselves, that's when suddenly you have lots of hair loss. Vitamin B is something that is incredibly important. And often iron as well can affect hair. A really nice idea is to just use a vegetable rinse through your hair. So it just really sort of enhances the natural shine of your hair. So you're not really changing the colour of your hair, but just really enhancing what you've got,
and they come out if you don't like it.
Exactly, yeah.
So
washes away, so no commitment.
So Sharon, are you dressing any differently this time? It's your second baby.
I think I'm making most of my normal clothes that I possibly can, like jeans, for example. And obviously they're sort of 2 or 3 sizes bigger than I would normally wear. But the first time round, because I got pregnant, I thought I must get into pregnancy clothes, and then I got really bored of them.
You're not too bothered really about whether you emphasise the bump or conceal it? You're a bit of...
No, I have days where I do both, really.
I don't know if you've seen this, but you put them over. Say you're wearing a black dress or something, you put this over the bump in the middle, like this, so it really does emphasise.
I've not seen this before. You can take the emphasis away from your bump by wearing a bright colour.
So Sally, you mainly have problems with finding evening wear, don't you?
Yeah, I still like this tailored look, you see. I've tried on a couple of things and just looked massive.
Before the bump gets too big, you can still, I mean, as you no doubt found out, you can still find really great things in the high street which are not maternity wear, and maybe a bit of sparkle underneath.
Yeah, I like that.
So Annabelle, this is your third child, so you know pretty much what you do and don't like to wear.
Oh, definitely. I think by the third one, your perspective has changed on it quite a bit. And this time round, I definitely want to hide the bump and the bottom.
So you're all comfort and conceal?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I know that dressing up is quite difficult in maternity wear. You know, you can find casual clothes quite easily, but dressing things up. So a smart jacket like this could be really good, couldn't it? And it's got great detail at the back, which I was saying earlier on about styles which will expand as you do. Extremely fashionable as well at the moment are drawstrings.
This is definitely not going to go over the bump. It's quite a short sort of crotch area.
So you can make do in the early stages, and then you need specialised maternity wear.
Definitely, otherwise everything ends up sort of down there.
Considering they're such dedicated sportswomen, where are they?
Reach for the skies this summer with fashion that is quite literally out of this world. Yes, for the spring-summer shows, designers everywhere added extra value to flirty frocks and pretty knits by utilising metallic fabrics, rhinestones, foil printing and even pieces of crystal jewellery. In London, Julian MacDonald deployed monster sequins to stunning effect, followed closely by Gucci and Milan, whose cardigans were lined with huge rhinestones. Models even stepped out in stilettos made entirely of mini gemstones. And in Paris, Osimar Versalato pushed the boundaries with his bondage boldness. But be warned, we're talking more glimmer than glitter, as sparkle on the high street takes a more subtle route.
We suffer every day. What is it for? These crowns of illusion are fooling us all. And now I am weary and I feel like I do. It's only you who can tear me apart, and it's only you who can turn my wooden heart. The size of our fight, it's just a dream. We've crushed everything I can see in this moment, selfishly, how we failed, and I feel like I do.